Type Soul has major progression issues, and I'm not talking about the ranks. Yes, they're boring, but they're not any harder than just any other game. I'm talking about frags, and we'll get to that in a second, but before I get to that, let me get the mandatory nerf Hakata, and guess what? Benihime got nerfed. All you guys using Crutch because of that one hit, it's gone. Look, I even used it for a match. Alright, you losers. Benihime got nerfed, so guess what? It's getting rolled off now. This sucks. I don't get a free hit anymore. So, you know what that means. So, we all know Type Soul, you start off as one of the three races. Hollow, Quincy, or Soul Reaper / Nagami. And the starting for all of them is not too bad. Soul Reaper does take the longest to get to grade 2, but it's not any harder later on. But once you get your Shikai, your partial res though, oh my god, that stupid obby. Please get rid of that stupid obby. Because you could get jumped on the way to walking there, and then you have to walk all the way back. And just put the obby next to where you get the item, please. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, and there's no more type jump, alright? Alright. So once you get your partial res, then you gotta get to elite grade to get your mode. To get your mode, you need 10 frags for Vizard, 10 frags for Quincy's, I can't remember its name, and then it's a specific number depending on what version of Hollow you are. And the problem isn't that you need frags, it's how rare these frags are. And some would be like, just do raids, just do ranked. I did do ranked. I was gold. And I only pulled 2 frags in my whole time. And I lost one getting jumped, and I have another one in my sword. And I just recently got 3 more from my rewards. But still, I still don't have Vizard, and everyone I fight against in rank has a mode of some kind, so when they pop it, I'm automatically at a disadvantage because it gives regen and it buffs them. So it's just like, great, so it's not an even playing field no matter what I do until I get a mode. But I have to get a mode, I have to get the stupid Hagoku fragments, and vice versa for all the races. You see where the problem comes in here? It's just not fair doing ranked matches, and I get you want it to be special and not everyone have it. But for ranked, it's kind of a necessity, because as soon as they pop it and you don't have it, you're already at a disadvantage, unless they suck. I've killed plenty of people with mode without one, obviously. But those guys suck. And I'm not gonna really talk about how the Shikai, your partial res, and your volts or swish, I don't actually remember the name of the Quincy's partial res equivalent or Shikai equivalent, and how they're extremely confusing, because they don't really tell you anything. They just get like flash words and they're like, Shikai XP, not enough, or you gotta take this object to parkour. None of this stuff is told to you. You just kind of have to look up a guide or just guess, I guess. I don't know. None of it is told to you. It makes being a new player extremely confusing. It makes you demotivated really quickly. You're like, what do I do now? Where do I go? How do I progress? How do I progress is a very common problem in Type Soul. How do I progress comes up every 5 seconds. You have to go check how to progress. Why don't they just add a progression thing you can check in your inventory? Like, you have this many blank, just like a quest log, basically. Say for like the Bankai or all the ultimate moves, basically. I don't actually remember, only the one I know his name is the Bankai. Where you have to get like 80 hollow kills, 15 elite grips on an opposite race, 1 big worm kill. Like, none of that is told you. You just have to do it and then go talk to this random guy, which you might die on the way there. So why can't they just add a quest log? That would help a lot. Because you can get jumped at any time and lose all your progress for your Bankai or your other race's equivalent of a Bankai. To be honest, I really like this game. This may sound all negative. This game is really fun PvP wise and ability wise. It's a really good way to represent Bleach. But the problem is progressing in this game is a hassle, a chore. And a lot of it comes down to pure luck, which is okay, I guess, but the problem is you need some crazy luck to pull 10 frags. Like, you're not gonna pull 10 frags in one day. You're gonna be kind of screwed, basically, for a while. Like, you wanna get that from a raid, from loot chest? Maybe get 1, probably gonna get 0 though, because they're rare. How about clan wars? You're not gonna be doing those without a mode, you're gonna get swapped. Oh, raids. I mean, maybe, if you have friends. If you have friends, sure, maybe you can do that. Rank PvP. Yeah, I got to gold, 9,000. I only pulled like 2. I mean, it's better than nothing. I guess ranks is your best bet. You better be good at PvP and go against other guys with modes while you don't have one. Because that's fun, right, guys? Anyways, this is not going to be a super long video. I just want to talk about this game's weird progression. If they just had a tutorial that told you what to do when you first log in, that would help a lot. It wouldn't help late game players. If they also added a quest log for like whatever you're on, or like your grade progression, like what you need, that would also be a big help. But I know if they don't want the menus to be cluttered, just make the menu look better. Also, I'm just gonna say this real quick, this menu bugs out constantly. You can't click things, you can't use things, you can't equip things. It's horrible. The menu bugs out constantly. Please fix your menus, Type Soul Des, please. Nerf Hakuna, and thanks for nerfing Benihime. Like and subscribe, Zazels and Zazets.
I stumbled upon a game called Type Soul, thought it'd be fun, but now I'm losing control. Progression's a nightmare, hair pulling it slow. And the players, oh boy, they're a whole new low, yo. Every match is a race to the finish line, but it's all up based, it's a waste of my time.